Bienvenido, welcome. I'm your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I love starting every single day doing my dailies. I get up early, I'll work a little bit, maybe spend some time with my family, make some breakfast. Actually, no, today I did have like a very mild breakfast earlier, but then later my fiance was very nice and she made me breakfast from and I was like, oh, thank you so much. Because I only had like a really light snack while I was working early in the morning. And then I get to hang out with you guys, which is always a huge highlight for me. How are you guys? I had a pretty like I guess like active weekend. I spent time with my family, obviously. I did some work. I didn't actually get to do too much on my game, which is always like a bummer. I mean, like I always love working on my game, but I've been like really busy with work. But hopefully very soon I could actually focus a little more on my game. I just, like I said, just been a little busy with work and stuff. But either way, how are you guys? I want to see those three emojis. Okay, not one, not two, three emojis describing how your day has been, something you're really excited about. And then I get to guess. I try to guess, and you don't even have to tell me if I do get it wrong. You don't have to tell me what it is. Hey, Oni Boi, I would have asked for you. Wait, a what? A task? An ask? I don't know. And hello, OG, Mr. Ghost, Nya Cat, Flopix, Dragon Spiral. Glad to have you guys all in here. I'm actually pretty excited to get to hang out with you guys. Like I said, I've been like working a bit. So I've been like kind of like in that work mindset all weekend. Yes, like I said, I do spend time with my family, of course. But it is one of those things when I get to hang out with you guys. It's like a little different. It's like a fun thing for me. This is fun. For me, this is really fun. If I just wanted to work on my game 100% of the time, like during this time, like, yeah, I would. But I think this is like a fun thing to be able to like bounce ideas with you guys, talk, hang out, just hit chill. Ooh, let's see. Dragon Spiral dropping in the three emojis. All right, let's see. So you have like a sunset. Yellow heart. What's the yellow heart? Yellow heart's like friendship, right? And like the party. So I'm assuming maybe you went to the beach. I don't know. When I see sunset, I just imagine the beach. That's like usually like the guess. But I'm assuming you spent time that you had like a nice day with friends because of the yellow heart. That's my guess. Am I even close? OG Mr. Goes. For my third competition, I want to bring you and Ripru as guests. For my third competition. Oh, that would be nice. I mean, I don't know when though. Like I said, I've been a little busy. So I don't know. Like you're saying like me is like a voice, like talking. Let's see. Dragon. No, it's just very more basic than you were thinking. Oh, really? It was even more basic? Oh, man. That was a bad guess. And let's see. OG Mr. Ghost with the mic, music, and ghost. I mean, I'm assuming you're recording some music. No, live, just a voice. Not live, just a voice. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that'll be fine. And hello, Ripper. Welcome in. I need a song. Oh, you made a song. Oh, okay. Like I said, actually, I still have the song I wrote for my intro. I haven't done it yet. Eventually, I don't know when. I don't know. I have no clue when I'll do it. But I wrote like a little jingle. It'll be fun, hopefully. And let's see, Nya Cat with, what is that, movie? A movie, a building, and a rewind. When I look at that building, you put the little building, it reminds me of Rocky, which you're like, that's so old, but like, no, it reminds me of the Rocky building, with the movie with like in Rocky where he's running up the stairs. The building you put remind me of that. So I'm thinking like the Rocky movie, but I know it's not. What could it be? Let's see. Nya Cat. Yesterday, I went to go watch The Odyssey. Oh, The Odyssey. I have not seen it. How is it? I did hear good things about it. I was like, oh, cool. I did hear a lot of good things about it. And Dragon, just morning, loved it, heart emoji. Oh, that's so nice. So just had a wonderful morning. That's awesome. Now that my break is over, I will start my streams tomorrow. Though I do have a problem of either voice or background music still. Oh. Yeah, it was good. Oh, okay, nice. I'm a bit nervous. Wait, why? Why are you so nervous? But I'm afraid to post it. It's a remix, me and another singer. Oh, it's a remix. Very cool. Is it like you wrote the song? Or did someone else write it? Or is it like what? Do you know what I mean? The theater was packed. No, I did hear a lot of people like the movie, and I was like, okay, cool. That's actually like really nice. Just like for me to go to the movie, it has to be like I'm probably gonna go with Bingo. You know, so I'm gonna watch like I'm probably gonna watch something animated. If I watch that movie, it would be at home. So I'd probably watch it at home, probably by myself. Even my fiance is not like super into like that kind of movies. You know, not any like that's like super like actiony. She's not into those. I'll be lurking. Hey, no worries. I usually do it myself, so no worries there. OG Mr. Ghost, it's me and a singer son I love so much. Oh, that's cool. So like, but did you write it? Did you write it, OG Mr. Ghost, or did someone else? I'll post it today actually. Oh, okay, okay, that's cool. Like I said, I'm not musically talented, but I could definitely appreciate someone else who is. I'm acting on top. Acting on top. The acting on oh, the acting is like top. Oh, really? I did hear that was good. I heard the acting was very good. No, I didn't. It's just for my favorite song. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it's just like what's it called? A cover, right? That's what you're doing. So you're doing a cover, which is cool. I like it. I'll definitely check it out, especially if it's like a song. I want to hear it. Okay, so today is a doodle day, which I know you guys like them. I like them too. I think they're really fun. They're little challenges for me. So let's check out the Discord. See if there's any new doodles. Okay. So the Discord. What is new? Well, we got abstract. Oh, hold up. Let me. I guess you can't really tell. So over here, I'm gonna bump them all down. So we have abstract, right? Abstract will be here. Abstract. Then, well, I actually probably should have done it the other way. Sorrow. And then this one is Dread. Well, so the three people that are not available will be Abstract, Dread Pup, and Zorro. Those three will not be available for this spin no matter what. So today is a new spin. Let me either see what we have. Let's see. Meowcat. Wait. Meowcat, yes. Okay, Mr. Ghost. It's called It's called Ghost Storm. The actual name of the song is Gravity. Okay. That sounds interesting. So wait, the singer is called Ghost Storm? Or wait, who's the group? Because I have no clue. I have no clue. Like you said, like it's the singer. It's like, well, who's the song? Like you said, the song's called Gravity, but there's like a bunch of songs called Gravity. Like Gravity is like a really common name. There was even that one that was like popular for a quick minute. The Wicked one. You know what I'm talking about? The one from like the theater play Wicked. It was literally called Gravity. So that's why I'm curious. Like what's the deal? Okay, so we got this one. I'm like looking at the Discord while we're chatting. It's a rock style song. Ooh, okay, all right. I like it. All right, let me check the wheel. So let's look at the wheel. So what do we got on the wheel? Okay. No, I want the wheel. Just one moment. Usually when I'm looking at the wheel, I can't read the chat. So, okay, let's go back. Let's see. Abstract, Pomni, gone. We have, let's see. Starting with Zorro Monster Trio, oldest one. So we have that one. Atlas, Ezio, also there. Then we have Dread. Ooh, Dread's OC is gone. Let's remove Dread's OC. Boom, out of here. Zbot. I guess they changed their name to Zbot. It used to be Zbort. So Zbot is Gudra. We have that one on the list. Slap Battle. Slap Battle Kirby. We have OG Mr. Ghost with Mega Evil Evolution. Let's see. Evil Ori. Yes, I see that one. Soul with Oni Ori. Okay. Oh yeah, the Oni Boi Ori. I do remember that one. Mimikyu. We have Ice Scraggy. Mimikyu, Ice Scraggy. I do see it. Abstract with the Murder Drone. We do have that one. Atlas with Connor Kenway. Connor Kenway right there. Stella with Hades to Zinogre. Zinogre? Yes, I see it. Nyakat with Mikan from Danganronpa. I do see it. Then we also have another one, an OC. We have, where is it? Oh, we don't have that one. Okay. I'll add that one in right now. See, that's what we check. We check the list. And then OC probably was added after I did the spin. And then we have Mimikyu with Salty Tongue. Then OG Mr. Ghost with ABD. I do see it. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now we are ready. Let me check the chat before going into the spin. I'm working on a new animation for my character gaming room that I use for my video. Oh, nice. What are you going to do? Is like an idol? Like a looping idol? That'd be nice. Yes. That's the one. I just put OC. It's just easier to put on the spinner. Because like writing the name, I'll be like, I don't know who that would be. You know what I mean? And then Ripper with the money. Oh, wait. Is this the Thomas, right? The Thomas, the I forgot the character. But I know what you're talking about. By the way, you have 3 days left. Well, I don't know. I will see. I'll try my best. I will see. I've been busy. Very busy. So I'll see. I order Oliver and Toad. Ooh, very nice. I love it. All right, let's jump in. Let's do the spin. So the first spin is only for the people who are in chat. If you're in chat, you have an advantage. Nyakat. Yeah, you're in. So you got it. It's Mikan by Danganronpa. It's cringe? No. Good morning, Ryan's Project. Welcome in. All right. So we got Mikan from Danganronpa. Yeah, I know. You got it. Yeah, we got it. All right. Let's go into the doodle phase. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So let's do this. I also have to find an image of Mikan from Danganronpa. So let's look for that. Oh, wait. I actually have to do the spin too. Quick question before we do you want to do the 2 Oris? Or do you want to do an Ishi and an Ori? What do you want to do? 2 Oris for this? Let's look. I'm going to look up Danganronpa. Let's see. So let's do, okay, so this is the character. I want to grab like an image of her. Oh, it's the nurse. I've seen her. I've never played Danganronpa, but I have seen the character. I've seen the characters. I've seen other people talk about it a lot. And I'm like, hey, that looks cool. But I want to get like a full image of her. Okay. I think this is like a good image I can grab. Let's do this. Wait, what is this one? This was digital tell circus. Let's grab all of these. I'm just gonna grab all of these and put them in that one. And okay, let's make some new ones. Boom. All right, and let's drop it in. Paste it. This is the girl. Let's see. Wait, congratulations. 2 Oris. Okay. You want 2 Oris made from her? I'm going to edit my voice a bit. Yeah. You do you, OG Mr. Ghost. No worries. You know, you could do you. Okay, so this. So what's the deal with her? Right? Looks like she is a medic, like she's a doctor, right? Is there anything anything else unique about her? Because I like the medic thing. That's like an easy one to do, but it's like a duality to her. Her ultimate is nurse. No, I mean I don't know. I've never played the game. That's what I said. I've never played this game. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Like, you gotta give me a little bit. Like, what's the gist of the character? What's the gist of the game? Just so I can get like an idea. And while we're at it, we'll do the roles for the body. I still need to get it on the screen. I have to like make like a graphic. We need lore context. Yes, so we can actually get this going. I know she's a nurse. I can look at her. She's like a schoolgirl with like a nurse outfit. You know, that's I'm just saying, so we have like direction, especially if we're doing two Oris. We're doing one character, so we're doing like duality of the one character. You know what I mean? So obviously the nurse is an easy one. We could just obviously go in the nurse direction, but what's the other part? That's what I want to know about. So I'll make it let's go over here. So let's do the roll. Boom. There we go. And what do we get? The first one will be a fish. No, we're not doing the fish again. Okay. It loves the fish. I'm not doing the fish again. I want other bodies. I literally have a bunch of different bodies. This one, that's a perfect body. There we go. We got like the heavy top and like the little base. Okay, let's grab. I'm just gonna do like a quick shape. You know? So let's do a quick shape. I'll do so it's like this and like this. It's honestly, it's a lot like Wobbuffet. I know. That's like, this is ridiculous. With the amount of times it keeps rolling on the fish. I'm like, okay, this is like, I feel like the wheels weighted or something. Like, dude, come on, no. Okay, now the next one. Let's do the Evo. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. And the last one is it's the one with the feet. We've done that one before, so I'm not sure if we should do it again. Let's do like one more, just because like I want to try to get a different one, a different body, because I keep getting the same bodies. It literally ends in the same body. No, we're doing it one more. I know you're like, come on. They're like, no, I know. I just I want a different body. A multi-body. We've done multi-bodies. We've done like two. I'll do like another one. I just want like a little more variety, you know? What do we get this time? Okay, that's perfect. It's the body with the arms. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. I wanted something, like I said, I wanted something a little different. Let's do. No, I know. That's getting. I was like, come on. Those are like the fish body, and the head with the little feet, and I think the multi-body, the ones we get the most. You know, those are the ones we get the most, like almost always. So we're doing for this one. We're gonna do what's it called? It's pretty much like, imagine Wobbuffet if you're thinking like Pokemon terms. Wobbuffet and Geodude. Those are the two body types we're doing. Let's see. Nyakat, she is a shy character and holds up. Let's go with the character summary. Wait, hold. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know. I mean, I don't really know much. I've heard of Danganronpa. I've never seen it though. I know there's games. I know there's like. It is pretty much the body types. It is literally the body types. That we have. We rolled these body types, which is good. I think these are good body types to start off with. I think they're fun. And let's see. And it'll be different. It'll be definitely different. Because it will be like a huge jump from one body to another. So, because like that's what I want in my game, right? In Oris. If they evolve, they're not just like, oh, it's me and then I turn big. That's not how they evolve. They evolve like emotionally, so like they change drastically. So like a good example would be Coco, which obviously is like the code names I have for them. Coco's like a little crocodile nun. On her whole thing is that she like helping people. She's very diligent, but when she evolves, she turns into more of like a fairy horse, like a fairy horse crocodile, and she like loves adventure and whimsy. Like so, it goes from a steel type, like an iron type, into a water type. So it's like a huge difference, like mentally. You know, going from like, oh, I'm a diligent helping. I love helping people. I'm gonna help people every day. Then going into like, no, I want to be an adventurer. I want to go out and explore. So it is like a big jump. That is like kind of how this game works. Like in my game, how the evolutions work. It's not just like, oh, I'm stronger, I'm bigger. No, it's different. Okay, did I do that right? I think I did. This one's empty, which is fine. Let's. I'm gonna make these smaller. These are just like references, anyways. And let's throw that in the corner. You don't. I guess like behind my face. Yo, Atlas, welcome in. Right now, we're going to do me can. I'm plotting my revenge. For what? Who wronged you? Who wronged you that you need to plan your revenge? Let's see. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, you know, it's like a good place I could look. I was just thinking right now. Let's do. Yeah, let's see what we get. So I see a lot of nurse, just like her as a nurse. But what? Okay, I did see that you just posted something. I'll check that out. Perfect timing. I was about to say, like, let me look up what's her deal. All right, Mikan is a timid and insecure ultimate nurse from Danganronpa 2, who suffers from traumatic past of severe bullying and abuse. She acts as the group's medic, but later acts on her obsessive devotion to Janko after regaining her memories as a Roman. Okay, so like, yeah, I get it. She's a medic, but is that it? I guess I can go into like the medic and then the obsessive part. That'd be kind of interesting. I could see that. I could definitely see that. The first, you know, the Wobba Fett looking body would definitely embody the medic, and then having the obsessive part being the arms because like want to smother and grab on. I'm okay with this. I could see this. Yeah, you could go her shy side and then just have her obsessive. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? So like the shy one is the one where it's just the body, doesn't really have arms. So that's like the medic. And then having the one that's obsessive with the arms, you know, it's like I can see that definitely easily where it's just like wanting to latch on and grab onto people. Let's see, the Great Atlas. Basically, a few months ago when I went to Bangladesh for a wedding, my cousin came and my family got me a pet bird and named it Brout. Oh, that's so cute. And 2 days ago, after my 4-year-old cousin. Oh, that's not nice. You come to my house today. Oh, that's not nice. I'm sorry. That's pretty bad. I mean, like, things like that have happened to me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I do feel like a 4-year-old. I'm hoping that they were disciplined in some way. You know, nothing like too severe because that is on the smaller side. But they still should know that's not okay. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you because that is pretty upsetting. I mean, I would definitely be upset. Something like that did happen to me. I don't like to go into certain things. But certain like things like that have happened to me. With family members as well. But, so you said you're going to share. What are you going to share? In the community. Let's see. Let's refresh it. Newest. Oh, I don't see anything. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see this one. I didn't see Dread Pups. I did see this one. I thought I liked it. Okay. Oh, I think I saw it, but I was like during stream. You know what I mean? Her execution sucks, by the way. Wait, really? Okay. All right, let's jump in. Oh, I guess like let me think of like a pose. So if we're doing Oh, you know what we could do. I know what we could do. I got it. I got it. I got it. Well, it's like I have like the in my mind. So, so I'm thinking we could do. Oh, wrong one. So I'm thinking we could do the one with the arms, right? So I'm thinking we could do this. Do like this composition. So it's very much like reaching out, like reaching around, and then having the other one in the middle. You understand what I mean? So we have this one reaching around the one in the middle. Because I'm not imagining like a creepy way. It's more so like the little one is, it's a very kind, always wants to help people. Where the other one is more like, I want to protect you. So it's like wrapping around, like I want to protect you kind of sense. I might actually go with like a different like position because I feel like that's too. It looks aggressive because I don't really want to go in that direction. I am thinking I want to go more like I want to protect you. So we could probably do like the hands more up, almost like covering. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like this, like I want to cover you. Like I'll move the mic. So I'm thinking like, oh, I want to cover you from danger. That's it. The mentality I'm going with. The Great Atlas, yeah, and I'm planning on beating the entirety of wait. Even going to evolve him. Oh, bro, winds and waves. I was like, Weewa. I was like, what's Weewa? No, because I'm pretty sure Weewa is like an animation studio, and I was like, Weewa. But no, okay. Is that really what people are calling it? Winds and waves? They're calling it Weewa? Okay. I mean, I see it. I see it Weewa, but like Weewa's a thing. It's like an animation studio. They make cartoons and stuff. You send the okay, let me check that. Oh, in the Discord. Okay. Let's see what you sent. The Great Atlas. Who is this? Oh no, someone sent me a message. I don't know who it is. Yeah, it's been a short version. Yeah, I was gonna say like it sounds weird. Sounds gibberish. A little bit Weewa. It is like a I know there's like a company, like an animation studio. They call themselves Weewa. Who is this? I don't know who this person is. I don't know who this is. Mutual. I'll say hello. But you said you sent it on the Discord? I didn't see anything yet. Oh, you said like on general? Oh, I see it. Oh. Wait, what if it's hurt? Oh. Wait, that's a hurt bird? I mean, it looks fine. I mean, you said that's the bird before. It's very cute though. What kind of bird was it? Yeah, it's been a shorter version a while. I mean, I haven't heard anyone say Weewa yet. I do watch a lot. That's when you got him? Oh, that's cute though. That's very cute. But no, I haven't heard anyone say Weewa. I always hear people say Winds and Waves. I do watch a lot of Pokemon stuff though. I tend to watch a lot of Pokemon content creators, and I've heard nobody use Weewa. But that is a very cute bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. My brother used to have an Australian umbrella cockatoo. Beautiful bird. Very nice. He'd always say my name, and he was very kind. They ended up giving him away to a family, though. Just because like they need a lot of attention. Those kind of birds. And my brother was not giving it the attention that it needed. So I was very understandable why he did that. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, out of everyone in the family, the person who gave him most attention was me. And I would see him like every once in a while. Not even that long. And oh yeah, by the way, his parents didn't really do anything, but I might have like punched. I mean, I understand the emotion that you're doing that, but I also don't agree with violence. If you know what I mean, Atlas. I understand like the rage and the fury. It can't happen, but at the same time, it is someone a lot younger and they don't really understand. Not really. I do feel like it is one of those situations the parents should have reprimanded it. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, it's difficult. It's like a difficult situation, especially with family. Like I said, I've had similar situations, so I kind of understand. But I feel like a little different. This was like a little different. So I things I don't want to share. All right. So like I said, I was thinking we could do this where this one, I'm thinking this one be like very, what could it be? Like this one should be very like, that's, I'm like thinking, how do I want to do this? Because obviously this is the one like more like optimistic. I'm thinking this would be like an optimistic one that wants to help people. So this one would be like almost like a fire type, I'm thinking, right? It'd be like passionate, like, oh, I need to help people. More information is that before catching the desperated seas, Mika constantly apologized and said sorry, but she ends up. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can imagine that works. Well, I'm thinking, because this one, I'm thinking this one could be a fire type, very passionate. Oh no, actually, yeah, like no, maybe and the opposite. This one could be the fire type, very passionate, wanting to protect little to the point that it could hurt somebody. It's like, hey, get out of the way. It's like with the hands and stuff. I could see that. So we could do the hands, right? I'm thinking like something like this. So we're doing like one of these little hands, right? I'm imagining them kind of like chunky hands, just because I feel like it gives it the softness. You know what I mean? Something like this. And then, yeah, I like that. Actually, I like this already. Because I'm imagining kind of like this. And then it would be very much like, I'm saying like, how would I do this? Okay. Oh, you know what we could do? Where they're very much, they're like leading from the head. That's what I'm thinking. Well, I guess it would still be like this, right? And then we could do the same thing on the other side. Right. Like that. Yeah, and then we could do the same thing on the other side. We'll do like one hand here, or like one finger, another here, do like that. And then the thumb is like back here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking like that too. That's what like I'm kind of like making like glove-like. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Oh, you know what we could do? We could have them come from here. Well, because I was kind of like imagining almost like the hair. Because I do like how the hair looks. Her hair looks very interesting. But we might actually go with the hair being on the other one. I kind of like this one having more of the hair. Almost like what's her face? The witch one. You know, the counterpart to Grimmsnarl. I forget her name right now. The one that's like a witch with the Hatterene. Is it Hatterene? Or is Hatterene the little one? I don't remember. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's the one that looks like a witch. I'm thinking we could do something like in that direction. Actually, I'm thinking like I'm looking at the body. I think the body, we'll probably play with the body a little more. More like this. I want to like separate it more. Well, do I want to separate it more? No, hold on. Let's go back. I'm like thinking, do I want to separate it more? We could probably do like a little bit, like just like a little bit like this. Pop it up a little bit. And actually, you know, I just thought of a better way of doing it. Let's just do, I'm just going to copy it. Right? I'm just like literally copy it. Let's mirror that. Where's the mirror on this? I don't even remember. I know, like I've never actually done it. I usually just draw everything. But now that I want it to be the same. Oh. Let's copy. Copy and paste. And then I'm going to flip it. There we go. Right? Nice and easy. Salty. To be a digital artist. No, I know, right? Usually I do, like I said, I like traditional personally. But I'm just thinking like, oh, I could just like do that. I never do that. But I was like, I could. Just like that, the symmetry of like, oh, I'm protecting you. So I kind of like that actually. So let's do this. Digital art, the advantages. I'm not going to go against it. You know, it's like, if I have it, might as well. Oh, it was like, that's not the brush I want. Right? There we go. I'm thinking, should I make it smaller? I don't know. I'm like looking at it. I might make this one smaller. Let's just make the little ones a little smaller. I do like it where it's like kind of big, but at the same time, it's like, no, actually, make you a little smaller. Right? It still works. It still works like she's protecting her. And then Salty, I made this really interesting auto repair shop mascot named Otto, the Otto Otter. He's an otter on wheels. Oh, you know, actually really funny. Oh, it's in my dirty laundry. But I actually, years ago, not like a long time, but like a few years ago, I did do an art. I made a commission for an auto club. And it was a sheep. It was the black sheep. What was it called? Black sheep something. They sent me a shirt and everything. It was really nice. And I did it. Oh, really? Yes, I did. O'Reilly. But no, it was like it was a sheep in like a hot rod. You know? But it was cool. It was like a cool one that I did a while ago. It was a commission I did. Because I have done commissions just mainly for businesses. I haven't done like drawing commissions. You know, it was like a logo. A mascot, not a logo. Something like this, right? Yeah, I think something like this. Wait, the otter was a hot rod. Really? It was a hot rod. That's funny. Well, because for the one I did was for a club, like a club for like a car club or something. But yes, I think it was cool. It was cool. Because I remember that one because my brother was part of the club and he was actually the one who recommended me to the club. And I was like, yeah, sure. Because he asked us like I guess like the person who was in charge of the club, like the club leader, they were the one that texted me like, hey, your brother said you do art, you do like advertisement and stuff like that. I was like, yep. And it was like, would you be interested in making our mascot? I was like, yeah. I was like, that's cool. But it was literally just a sheep with like a cigar. It was like a sheep with a cigar and he had like a gnarly grin. And he was like in a hot rod with like fire, like not fire. It was, there was fire. It was fire and smoke. And I remember I did multiple versions of it. One of them, they said it looked cool, but it didn't really work for them. It was literally like a sheep skull. But instead of like I had like horns, you know, like how like some sheeps, like the male sheeps have horns, like the rams. I made the rams into exhausts, and they're like, that looks sick, but no, that's just not really what we want. We want more like a cartoony look. And I was like, oh, sure, that's fine. I like cartoony stuff, anyways. But it was just funny at the time. I did that thinking they would want something more serious. Like, oh, okay, I'll do like a sheep skull. It was like a more realistic sheep skull. And they're like, that's sick, but no, that's not what I want. I was like, okay. I was like, that's cool too. Okay, so I'm like looking at her. I know, like going like back and forth. So looking at her, I actually really like the imagery. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I love the imagery she has with the hair, right? I think that kind of works really well. Especially the wrong, like not wrong, but the oddly cut bit. I think that really looks cool, like a silhouette wise. It almost gives like a mouth. I'm not gonna do like a false mouth there, but I thought about it briefly. I thought about it for like a moment. I was like, should I do a false mouth? I was like, nah. Salty. Oh, so I made a cool potential advert poster. Oh, for Otto, where he's battling a fire-breathing dragon car. The dragon car is supposed to be represent smoking engine problems. Oh, I like that. That's cool. That's a cool concept. Yeah. I'm like looking at this. So I'm thinking. Oh, I feel like I'm just copying what's its face? The one I literally mentioned, the hair thing. Because I really like the hair. Like the hair is really cool. And I think it works insanely well for this body shape. It is literally just, that is like her type of body shape. Like, yes, Wobbuffet is like the poster child for that Wobbuffet, like that style. Hey, Carter, welcome in. We're doing Mikan from Danganronpa. So let's see. I'm thinking actually. So yes, we're doing like, this one's going to be an excited one. So I want, no. Maybe this, but which one? What do you guys think? I'm thinking like, actually, no, this one should be the fire, right? Let's do that. Fire. And then this one, maybe loyalty. I think that's not a bad one. They make a weird, in the newest Danganronpa, they make it normal looking. What do you mean? Everything's normal looking? Interesting. But no, so this is the nurse, obviously. Nurse. And then this one is like hands, I guess. Hands. Right? Nurse and hands. I think Mikan is Japanese for orange. Mikan? Really? But I don't really see that in the design at all. Even if it was, it doesn't really say that when you look at her images. Hey, Stella. No, but like, you know what I mean? It doesn't show that. All it shows is hers. Like, she looks very nervous. Her hair's miscut. Obviously, that's like a big thing about her design. You know, if I'm like looking at it, yeah, it doesn't like, it doesn't really give me anything else. But I like that you said the obsession part. I'm like, that's cool. She's like kind of nervous. Yeah, like realistically, she just looks like a nervous character, you know? But I can see the obsession a little bit in some of the images. She does look a little unhinged, like she could be unhinged. So I can see that. I could definitely see that where she's like a little obsessed. So like I like this one where we have that. Thinking, right? So like this. We could probably like, so I want the main thing is just about. By the way, the pronounce her name is Mikan. Mikan? Okay. It's Mikan, okay. Really? It's Mikan? I mean, I believe you. It just seems weird with the way it's spelled. I'm watching stream on my phone because my iPod charger decided not to work. It happened, Stella. Yeah, no, it's all good. All right. And... But yeah, okay, like I said, from what I can tell from Mikan, that she does look like a nurse, like a very nervous nurse, and almost all of the images of her. Yeah, pretty much. They're all like super like nervous, and there's one that look a little unhinged. Also, fun design quirk about Otto is that his front wheels can grow fingers and become floating interesting. That's actually kind of cool. I like that concept. That's actually a really fun idea. Do you know, that is actually a fun idea. All right, let's jump in. Okay. By the way, when I get a new charge, I'm going to draw Soda as human girls. That sounds really funny. I like that concept. Ooh, actually, there was a thing a while back, right? Just to be funny, I was being silly and I told my daughter that our milk went bad. So I did like little eyeballs and stuff, like, and like I put like little things, I stuck them on the milk, and it was just like they were like evil faces, and they had like little knives and stuff, and she thought it was hilarious. So I was thinking maybe in the near future I might do something like a stickers or something where it's like the bad milk. I would do a search on who Junko Inosu. No, I mean it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Seeing the character doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? I get you. You're saying, oh, like get more in depth. I don't really need to, just to do the doodles. You know, so I'm actually thinking, just because the imagery looks better instead of the doctor's gloves, I see a lot of, she has the wrappings, you know, and I was like, I kind of like that more. You know, so I'm gonna probably use the wrappings a lot more, just because visually it looks way cooler. You know what I mean? Like visually it looks really nice having the wrappings as the main thing on the hands. I'm kind of surprised you didn't mention it before. Like you're like, oh, you should do the wrappings. I was like, yeah, because the wrappings are pretty interesting. Like visually, they're very interesting. True, right? Yeah, so I was like, yeah, look, they look cool. The wrappings look cool. And then let me look at images of her eyes. It's like that's what I want to look at. Let's go back. Danganronpa. I'm like looking at her eyes. The assassin's eyes look interesting because I'm looking at them. They did at least the image that they did from here, what I see, they have like little swirly eyes in them, like multiple circles. Sorry, no worries. And then Stella also, I overloaded my cat with affection. He decided to hook his goal. Ooh, I'm sorry. That happens. Yeah, I remember cats they're not like, it's funny because I love cats. Like I think cats are nice. Like I love pet animals in general. Cats are nice, but they are those animals like that at split second they're like, no, stop touching me, and they will bite you or they'll like claw at you, or you're like, Jesus, come on, I was just being affectionate. Just one extra pet is not gonna hurt you, but they're just like not happy about it. You know what I mean? Which is kind of funny. I'm like looking at her. Like I want to like just look at her. It's cool though. Like I said, she's got this craziness to her, which is really interesting when you look at her, when you look at the design. So I'm thinking like this one. So I like the craziness a little bit, like the hair, but I think I want to keep the other one, you know, the one like this one's more like the protective one. So I want to keep that one more subdued. You know what I mean? So this one's going to be more subdued, the top one. This one is going to be the little more, the crazy one. Like, but I'm thinking like crazy in the other direction. We're like happy crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm combining it a little bit. So she's like, oh, I want to help everybody. So that's what I think I will go into that direction of her being a fire style, like a fire. Just because I like it. So she's like super excited. I want to help people. And I think that's really cute. And then this one being more reserved. So this one I think could be like an earth type. A little more like loyal, because that's like their whole thing about earth. Was actually giving him cheek rubs and kisses on his forehead. Oh, that's so cute. But that's just how cats are. Cats can be like that. They're like, nah, done. Stop it. They're like, I'm done with you. Stop, please. And it's literally just like a difference from one pat to the second pat. It's like, this enough. And it's like, they're not happy. You're like, okay, calm down. I was just being nice. Okay, let's do, I'm thinking like up, right? And let's do, we're gonna look at like a happy image of her. I want to look at, this gotta be a happy one. She looks kind of happy here. I guess, kind of. Not really. I'm like, not really. She doesn't look that happy. If I'm being honest. A lot of them, she looks like nervous. You know, when you look at almost all of them, like she looks really nervous or angry. Oh, there's a happy one. So I'm thinking, okay, we could do these kind of look like she's like happy looking up at this guy. And we'll do like one of these. I think like this will be like a cute one, you know, kind of like looking up at this thing because like she's happy. She's happy. She's being protected. You know, I think that's like a cute concept behind it. So she's very happy being protected by the big thing. Beware, there's a ton of fan service. I know. That's like, I have filters on. Don't worry. I usually put filters on just because of that kind of stuff. I do have a daughter, you know, and I don't like having those things on. So I get it. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking like this, right? Like that. We could do like this. Yeah, I'm digging this. So like that, do like this. I think it is just completely like a big ball of hair, right? That's kind of like the direction I'm going with for this one. You know, that's just like, I think it just works. Actually, do I want a body for her? No, I think I do want a body for her. You know what? I think I will. You should try to color in the art style of Danganronpa. I mean, I'm gonna use the color that I have. This is literally from the. I always do the color swaps. You know, I grab it directly. Actually, I'm not sure if I want it to just be a ball of hair. I feel like that's just gonna be, what's it called? The same thing. No, actually, I think I will. Oh, you know what I could do? Here we could do this, where I'm gonna keep the skirt on the bottom. I kind of like that, just like to vary it a little bit. So we're keeping the skirt on the bottom. That's like the base, but then the top. Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure about that now that I look at it. I think it will just be the hair. You know, it's just gonna be like a big ball of hair. Right? I think that is the direction we're going with this one. But I'm not sure. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like looking at it. I'm not sure if that's really what I want to do with this. Because it's cute. It's definitely cute. But do I want to do where it's literally just like her in hair and like a big ball of hair? Oh, I actually could do this. This is kind of cute. It still has like the body. Remind you of that one guy from the animated Addams Family. I know. Thing. No, it. Cousin It. A little bit. I know what you mean. So I'm thinking like this instead. So we are giving her a little bit of a body. Not much of one. Just a little bit one. And then we're going to give her the rosy cheeks. Like, you know, like not rosy cheeks, but you know what I mean. So I think this works. I think this is good. So this will be the bottom. And I want to kind of get this imagery of like the nurse outfit. Let's see. I'm like looking at it. So it's kind of like an apron. So I'm okay with this actually. Do like a little apron. Yeah, I think this is it. We got it. I'm actually pretty happy with this. The concept. And then let's start working on the serious one. So this is like the excited fire. This is more like the loyal protector. So she's going to be a little more serious, more like shy. I'm going in like the shy direction with that one. But she still wants a protector. So let's do, I'm thinking like looking down. She's gonna be like looking down. I'm gonna do more like a worried face. I'm thinking. No, actually, hold up. Actually, I kind of like that. Actually, her face, You should do Mikan's usual sad face or nervous face. That's something, the nervous one. But then again, you should make it look kind of creepy. No, because I'm not going the creepy direction for that one. You know, I'm not going the creepy direction for the big one. The big one is the loyal one. So I'm going like this one. The bottom one is the more obsessive one. So I'm mixing and matching them. So the bottom one is like the ones that obsessed with helping people. Yeah, so they're obsessed with helping people. That's why I gave her more like the obsessive loving face that she has in one of them. So she's like, oh, I need to help people, to like almost to a detriment, where it's like, I imagine like if she was in the game, she would be like toppling over stuff just to help people. Like, oh my God, calm down. You know, you don't need to be so intense about helping people. Where this one is more loyal and a protector. That's what I'm imagining. It's like, oh, I want to protect people. So it's very like calm and like a little shy. You know, like, oh, I'm almost like embarrassed of who they were being so overly expressive. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So like the nervous face for the big one. You know, and it's kind of like a worried, one of those like nervous looking faces. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm like looking at the hands. Because I feel like I'm covering too much, right? I'm covering like too much of the eyes. Maybe like above it, right? No, he's like, I kind of like it looking down. Oh, maybe like just like, I'm trying to think, like where would I position the face? You know what I mean? Almost like this. You know what I mean? Like it's looking very much looking down. Sounds like I'm calling the bigger one fat. Oh no, right. Look at the reference though. I did. I am like literally looking at a reference. Just like just really like the art in Danganronpa. It's like, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just like they're very flat. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe like I'm like looking at a different image. Is this one official? Because I'm looking at, no, it's like a fandom one. I kind of like the face though. It's more so that like I don't want to, I think I'm covering too much of the face. You know what I mean? I do like that it's like shy. The shyness that I'm giving it. But it's where I'm placing the faces where I'm like, eh. Oh, hold up. Because I'm looking at like a bunch. I'm like flipping through them. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking for one that's like a little better. What is this one? Ultimate Nerds. That one looks okay. It says like a nervous smile. That one's, I kind of like that one. Like the nervous smile looks like this. Like I'll show you. It goes like this. And she's got like the mouth like this. And then the eyes, they're kind of looking up. She's got like this look to it. And she's like looking up. You get what I mean? She's doing like this. Like she's kind of like kind of pick you're looking at. Oh, here. Oh, I guess I could. Yeah, I'll show you. Because I was like looking through different ones. But I can show you this one. Copy image. Hold up. Let's post it. There you go. Here's one of like the better nervous ones that I found. A lot of them don't look as good for what I'm trying to go for. There we go. Let's combine those. But I think that one a little bit better. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Yeah, I think this is like the better direction for it. Because like I don't want to be like terrified. I want to be like just like nervous. So it's very much down because like she has like sad eyes. Her eyes, I don't know if you notice like the edges, they go down a little bit, so it makes it look slightly sadder. That's like a good way to have like a, if you want to draw a sad character, just tilt it slightly down and it makes them look sad. And then like I said, she has like the worried eyebrows. Now let's see, like this. Oops, did not mean to do that. Well, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Combine those, and then we could just grab that. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab all of these and like put them down anyways. Let's do cut and paste. I accidentally drew all of them here. Let me lock that again. There we go. So it's like kind of like nervous, which I think is good. I think it works for the direction I want. But now, so we did that, right? Look at the time. So I'm gonna keep. I think we're gonna keep the hair. I did like the hair on this one. So for this one, let's do. Right, I love that little cut piece up. It does like give off like nervousness. Like she's not perfect. That's like the whole thing. You know, I think it looks really fun the way they did that, and it really does. Like it reads, okay, this girl's just something off about her. I was like, I don't like that. Looks weird. Kind of wish like there was another way. Let's see, Salty. I think I might make more ad posters for Otto. Maybe one where he's running from a dinosaur car. Reference extreme old and broken cars. That's cute. I like it, Salty. Oh, I don't like this. I'm like, look, I looked at this. I do not like this. Is there another image of her? I think I don't want to actually do the hair. You know what I mean? I'm looking at, I don't really like that hair. Let's see, Dangan Rompa. Let's look at what I was looking at before. I want to look at. It's usually the part that takes the longest is this part. Is just like designing. You know, that's usually the part that takes the longest, at least in my opinion. What can we do? Her hair just goes crazy, which is like, it's fun, but I already did that. You know what I mean? Yeah, just the hair going crazy. It just seems like her thing, right? What else? I think, yeah, that's literally it, right? With her hair. That's just like what you do. When people draw her, they just do her hair like all crazy. Okay. I think it's just like such a signature part of her. I guess I have to do it. I was just kind of like, well, I don't want to like the same shape, the same thing going on. Let's see. I guess, oh, you know, it could do. Okay. Huh? Oops. Oh, that's why. I was like, what is going on? Maybe like cover it a little bit. That could actually be okay. So like she is shy anyways. So we could cover her face a little bit more with the hair. Oh, you know what? I just got an idea. I know you're like, oh, the eyes. Yeah, I'm thinking about covering the eyes actually. So I'm thinking, let's go make the mouth a little bit more, I don't know, more like this. You know what I mean? More like a little more like nervous. I kind of like that concept. And then having the hair cover way more. So we're looking more under, like we're above almost. I think that might be a better direction for her. do like one of these. We're still like messing up the hair. I almost kind of want to have that the hands are actually her hair in a weird way, because they are leading from her head. So I might actually go into that direction where like this is her hair now. You know what I mean? Like this is kind of like become her hair. I kind of like that actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it like that. It is her hair. Her hair is her gloves. Like her hair is her hands. Salty. And another one where he's sniffing an hidden invisible monster in car, reference to hard to detect car problems. Oh, interesting. That is actually really interesting. I like this concept. And so you said you're doing this for a company. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Let's do like this. Oh yeah, I like this a lot more. Oh, this is significantly better. Right? I think that's like a better direction of having her like more worried-esque. No, I think it's something like that. What do you guys think? I think this is a better direction. I almost feel like I might have added too many of these then. Now that like I'm going in the direction like it being her hair. I do like it. We're still going to keep it. But I'm probably going to not remove it, but we are going to, I don't know, like polish it. That's what I mean. I'm going to polish the idea a little bit better. The company isn't real. These are just artwork resembling potential advertisement for companies. Oh, I get you. Well, I thought it was. I thought it was actually real. You know what I mean? I thought they were like real companies. It's still cool though. Even if they're not real companies, it's still cool. All right, let's see. So the hair. And then these will still be wrapped up. Ooh, I got an idea. Even though her hair is pretty straight, right? We could still have it where it's like there's split ends. That still works, you know? Yeah, I think that's gonna work really well. They're more like this. So they are more like separate strands or clumps. Because like her hair, if you look at her hair, they are just like clumps of hair. Very clumpy. It's kind of gross in like a weird way. It's not supposed to be gross, but it kind of looks gross in certain moments. You know, like when you look at it, like, it looks interesting. Definitely interesting. So let's do this. Right? Yeah, I like that. I think this is cool. All right, what do you guys think? The earth type on the top and the fire type on the bottom. Is Dread Pup in here? No, Dread Pup is not here. I finished editing the video. Ooh, very nice. Are you gonna post it like soon or no? You came in a good moment though, because I pretty much got down the reference that we're doing. Right? Now we could actually start doing the doodle. Let's push this down. And then soon, very nice. All right, let's start the doodle. I finished editing my voice, so I saw a little bit good. Ooh, you sound a little better. See, what I've been using, I use the one that clears it up. That's why like some people are like, oh, it sounds like what's it called? Some people say, oh, it sounds a little AI. It's just like, well, because I'm removing the background noise, because I have a bunch of background noise almost all the time. And yeah, okay, so guys, what if I did a surprise drawing of Dread Pups OC? Go for it if you'd like. As long as you're being respectful, I think they'll appreciate it. Just try not to be, don't do anything odd or You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're respectful, I think they will definitely appreciate it. No, weird. I did like a wrong direction. There we go. Kind of like one of these eyes. Right? I feel like I didn't do it right. Huh? What lashes? No, I know. Either like this one will have them. The top one will not. Like this one will. This one will have lashes. But remember, I'm not doing like a 1-for-1. Mr. Ghost, I want your honest opinion on it. No sugarcoating. Yeah, of course. Because I'm already changed the eyes, like from the way it is. Because her eyes go like this, where mine are already different. Just telling you right now. You know, like already there's like a big difference the way I'm drawing her compared to her eyes. Like this is not a 1-for-1, remember. Obviously you could tell. Because like her lashes are gonna be different just because of the way I do it. Because like hers go down and they don't have this part. She doesn't have like a bottom. She has like the top only. Which is cute. I think it's very cute design. Yeah, there we go. And then we could do like one of these. She's got like a very cute look to her. So she's like excited. No, I want. No. Like I do want her to look excited. And we could do like this. I think that works, right? I'm like looking at, oh, humongous. I really hope you like it. Yeah, of course. You know I'm going to. Probably will. I will definitely criticize them. I'm not afraid of constructive criticism. I got to show off my new animation too. Ooh, okay. Are you already like loading it or what? Are you like just doing like the finishing touches? What's the deal? You know, like what's the deal with that? We said like soon, like saying like soon, like tomorrow, soon today, because there's like a big difference saying soon and like in a little bit. You know what I mean? There is like a bit of a difference. Let's do like this, do like that. Oops. And let's do like one of these. Thinking like, well, we could add like a little bit of that too. Right? Just a little bit. Soon today. Ooh, I need to do the end credits. Oh, I'm just happy that I got picked in a live stream for once. Nice. I mean, I know it is fun. I think it's a fun thing when you do get picked. I think that's like the benefit of this. I think it's more fun that way, because if it is just like in order, then you know people would be like, oh, there's like this many people already. Mine will never get picked. Then if you want another one, it takes like so long to get back. And I was like, oh, like, I think the roulette has like fun to it. And you don't even have to wait that long. Mr. Ghost, in 2 hours, I want to try to edit the original video so it fits my style better. Okay. So like around, you said you're gonna upload it today, right? So around like what time? I'm just curious. Just like to have like my mind out. I'm like, ooh, okay, I want to see what Mr. Ghost posted. You know? Let's do like this. Dude, she's so cute. She's very cute. I think she's a very cute character. I see why people you know, like they like this character. I can see it. I'm like, yeah, I can see it. No, I don't like that. I think I'm just gonna do the line across because either way you wouldn't be able to see it. You know? Oh no, actually, it would be like just like right underneath. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of tangents, but whatever. Not gonna stress about it. There we go. This, like one of these. Excuse the noise, guys. This is a washing day of laundry. There we go. She's looking good. Like I'm actually happy with the design. Right? She's looking very silly and hopeful, which is exactly the direction I wanted for this version. Let's see, turn on. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. She looks very silly and fun. Then let's do the next one, the hands. Right, and then we're gonna do this one. Oops. Do the other fingers first. And then the other ones. And then the hand. He's like chunky hands. He's like nice chunky hands. And we could do this. Right? Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be like really interesting visually. I think this is actually pretty interesting. Kind of like that. Wait, no. Yeah, right. So I'm like, imagine it's just like it's being split across because it's just like a bunch of clumps of hair building, similar to Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl. Well, I didn't even do it on purpose. Now that I look at it, I'm just making another Grimmsnarl like thing. Right? And then let's do another one. Do like this. Do not like that. Right? There we go. I'm liking this. This is actually really fun. I think this is like a really fun one to do. I'm so happy when I get to do these things. And you guys get to teach me because I have seen Danganronpa. Like I've seen the characters. Like I've never played the game. I don't really know anything about the fandom. So it's kind of cool to get to do one. I do like really appreciate if you guys shared more about it. Yes, for me, it's like I get the little taste of what's the deal of this. Let's do that. And I'm thinking like this. No. I think it was fine the other how it was. Oh no, boy, I have a big problem. What happened? What's your big problem? What happened? Let's do this hair. I could do another one. That. My entire country is about to lose 60% of the energy source. Wait, what? That's crazy. Like, that's actually genuinely crazy. That just sounds insane. How? What happened? Like, what happened that they're losing their energy source? That just sounds insane. You know, like, that just sounds insane to me. Their entire country's losing their energy? Like, do you know when? Is it like right now? Is it just like a recent thing that they said there's going to be some power outages, stuff like that? So let's see this. That's pretty crazy though. I'm sorry. That must be pretty stressful for you and your family. You're just like, what is going on? Like, I don't even know what I would do if I had no power. Like, literally all my work is through with the internet. You know what I mean? I was like thinking about it right now. If I had no power, what would I do? I wouldn't be able, because I don't do manual labor. So like this, like that, that. Kind of like fake strands of hair. Yeah. We have a river that produces 60% of our energy, and its water level went down. Oh, that's crazy. At a 14. Wow. Oh man, that's rough. That is like genuinely insane. I imagine the government must be like flipping out. They're like, what are we gonna do? Right? I imagine the government's like, what are we gonna do? Literally, we don't have like power. They're probably gonna like, there's most likely there's gonna be like some power outages. You know what I mean? They're gonna probably like to find another way, another power source or something. That's insane though. That is very insane. I know in Cuba, I have like relatives and stuff, or like family, friends, stuff like that. That over there, it's like really bad. You know, they'll go like days without power. I just hopefully it's not that bad. It doesn't get as bad that bad for you. They'll most likely, my guess, if there's only, you said if there are 14, only if there's 14, only one is working. I'm assuming what's gonna happen, they're gonna like ration it off, right? They're gonna like have like certain tower like times, like this time to this time there'll be power. You know what I mean? So most likely they're gonna do like that until they can make something better. That is kind of crazy though. So for like this kind, I imagine for you that'll be very stressful, just because like, you won't be able to do like streaming whenever. You know what I mean? That's pretty messed up though. I'm sorry. The government wants to use rockets to free mountains to release more water. Problem is probably destroy cities and my cities to close. Oh no. Jesus, no, that would be crazy. Ooh, no. You're like, no. Do not blow up stuff next to my city. Yeah, you're like, no, please, no. You're like, come on, guys, think of a better idea. Blow up city, like blow up the river next to the city. No. I can imagine people like, no, what are you doing? Come on. Well, I mean, like they're probably just in a panic because they're like, what do we do? Because can you imagine, like realistically, like, really think about it. You're like, okay, out of nowhere, we have no power. What do we do? They're like freaking out. I can imagine they'd be freaking out as the government, because their job is obviously to make sure everything works. And then you have this thing that's not working. You're like, oh, okay. Looking at this. Yeah, I think this is looking good. Let's do the outlines. Yeah, okay, let's doing outlines. No, I don't like that. That was a bad outline. The problem, if it doesn't work, is possible to not have energy for 8 to 12 months. Oh my God, that's insane. 8 to 12, like you're saying no energy at all. That seems kind of insane. I'm not even joking. That's like insane. No energy. I'm assuming they'll figure something out. Yeah, no, this sounds insane. That's crazy. Like I said, I know in Cuba, they just go like weeks without energy. You know, like they don't like, it's just normal for them at this point. Not a good normal, but it's become a normal, which is like awful. And I imagine for you guys, you're like, what is going on? You guys are gonna be like, what? But that's crazy. I'm sorry that's going on. That must be very stressful for you and your family. Let's see. You said you sent it. Let's see. No, that's a friend request. I don't know who this person is. I only answer friend requests after I've spoken to somebody. I don't take the. So sorry. I don't take the random friend requests. I'm like, if I've never spoken to, why would I be your friend? You know what I mean? I need to talk to somebody before I could be their friend, even online. You know? All right, let's continue this. This is gonna be a two-parter for sure. It took me a long time to get the concept down. Usually, if I get the concept fast, then it goes like super fast. But if it's like one of those, I'm not sure what to do, then it's a little different. You know what I mean? Let's do this, do that. Over here. Beautiful. There we go. At the time, let's see. Probably gonna like finish up the outlining that I want to do, and then we'll color tomorrow. Just because I want it to be able to have time for tomorrow. Because if I do too much today, then I won't have anything for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So there is like, okay, if I'm gonna do about 2 hours, you know? So I'm like, okay, will I have enough for 2 hours tomorrow? Probably not. So that's like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'd rather do an hour and a half and an hour and a half. What are you drawing? Hello. I am doing, what's their name? Mikan from Danganronpa, but as a character, as if it was in my video game. I'm working on an action adventure video game. You know, so I'm working on an action adventure video game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, where you go island to island, helping people and creatures, and the creatures help you out too. They're still like spirits. And this is if Mikan was in my game. You know? So I'm Mikan from Danganronpa, which I'm not familiar with. It was suggested by someone in the chat. Let's see this. Okay. Whoa, that is a huge difference. I feel like, though, they should have known. You know what I mean? Yes, it was suggested by Nyakat. But no, I was going to say, I feel like they should have known, Mr. Ghost. Because that is a huge difference in time. You know what I mean? That is, what is that? Like 8 years? 8 years. So over 8 years, it's slowly been going down. Come on. I think they should have figured it out a long time ago. Like, oh, we're getting like slow, or like we're getting like less power. We need to figure something out. You know what I mean? I think that's not okay. On like the government's part, that's not okay. All right, let's do this one next, the baby one. I'm taking my time just because I will make this for tomorrow. They say they don't get permission from Europe for 10 years. I don't know. It's possible. Well, but permission for what though? What were they planning? You know what I mean? Like what was their idea that they needed to ask was the UN or whatever, you know what I mean? You understand what I mean? Like what was their idea that they're like, "Oh, we need to ask 10 years in advance." Because I know they do. They have to ask stuff because they're neighboring countries. But you know what I mean? It's like I feel like certain things, if you do see there's a problem that far ahead, you should be able to figure it out. You're like, okay, the water levels are going down like crazy. And it's like, it's getting to the point like we need to figure something out. I'm not saying like 10 years ago they should have figured it out, but I'm saying like maybe a few years ago. They're like, okay, not to now. We're like, okay, we have no water. 14 of our 13 of our 14 generators are off. They don't have enough power. They're like, no, we needed to figure that out when half of them were down. They to use a rock to explode mountains, rocks blocking it. No, I know. But I'm just saying though, if it was taking 10 years just for an answer, I think they should have figured something out on top of that. You know what I mean? We in Code Black. No, I can imagine. I can imagine. But I'm just saying though, I feel like they should have been figuring something else out on top of that. You know? On top of doing the rockets. They're like, well, in case the rockets are a no-go, what do we do? Kind of the situation. Because I get it. I get like, okay, we need permission to do the rockets because people are going to be like, wait, who are you rocketing? They know we're going to rocket ourselves. Well, okay, we got to make sure that it's all good. We don't want your rockets to accidentally, in quotations, to go somewhere else. So I understand it. Let's do this, do that. Okay, I actually really like this. I like this character. Right? What do you guys think? I think we'll continue this one tomorrow. Let's see. The state of Romania is not allowed to do whatever they want to the river because it should. No, I know that. I'm just saying on top of this, because you gotta think, Mr. Ghost. You can't put 100% of what you're gonna do into one thing. You have to think, okay, if in an emergency, are we able to get power from another country, a neighboring country? You love her? Yeah, thank you. Tomorrow we will continue. We will be coloring it. The problem is that many countries have built dams that block the water. No, I figured. It makes sense. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that if it was 10 years to get a response, they should have been aware of this. Like, okay, hold up. What are we going to do if they say no? You know what I mean? If they decide to say no, what are we going to do? They should have had other options on top. That's what I'm saying. Usually a lot of times that's what they do. They'll have like, okay, we're going to buy power from another country or something, like a neighboring country. If that's like one of their options. You know? Let's do one of these. We're like adding lines to it. Just so it looks, because it's hair. Let's do like one of these. There we go, right? I think it looks good. There's 135 dams blocked. That's a lot of water blocked. A lot. That's a lot of dams. That's rough. All right, guys, I am going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully stuff gets figured out. Well, rip me in coming to America, right? For real. If you have to, you have to. You know, I'm in Florida and I will be doing more events when I can. Like I said, right now I'm like locked into work mode. I'm like, okay, I gotta work. Oops, sorry, hit. You know, I need to pay them bills. But I'm out of here for today. Tomorrow we will continue this. I'm actually really enjoying this, especially after we got a little bit more of the design down. Right? I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you so much, Nya Cat, for the idea. This is such a wonderful idea. See you there in Florida. Yeah, I know, Mr. Ghost. You should. You definitely should. Obviously, always a pleasure, Mr. Ghost. Thank you so much. I'm not Liar 911. Thank you so much for hanging out, even for a little bit. I noticed that you were new. Obviously, you're more than welcome to hang out. You know, next time you do this every day, Monday through Friday, not every day. Monday through Fridays, 10:30 is usually around the time I start. Sometimes a little early, sometimes a little later. We'll see. It's usually around 10:30, and I do it for about 2 hours. Thank you so much. Who else? I know there were a few people here today. Stella, Salty Pretzel, Flopix, The Great Atlas, Ryan's Projects. Who else? Carter, Dragon. And is that it? That might have been it. That might be everybody who was here today. I'm just going to go through real fast. Ripper. I'm so sorry. I almost forgot Ripper. Ripper was here earlier in the beginning of the stream. And I think that's it. Thank you guys all so much. And of course, all the lurkers. Thank you guys. I said Flopix. Flopix was one of the ones I said earlier on. But no, thank you guys so much. Thanks to all the lurkers, liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all that awesome stuff that helps me out. Hope to see you all very soon and see you next time. Goodbye.